Christina from the Lillooet Public Library. I'm the Children's Program Coordinator. Welcome to Virtual Storytime. I'm grateful to be here today on the territory of the St'át'imc people. This week we're going to read some stories and sing some songs about being grateful and the importance of saying please and thank you. We're going to take a look at two books today, the Thank You book and Bear Says Thanks. Adults love when you say please and thank you. We sometimes call them the magic words because you are much more likely to get what you request if you say please, mommy, or thank you, daddy. Let's start our program today by singing a song. It's to the tune of if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. But I've changed the words a little, but I'm sure you'll catch on fast. It goes like this. When my grandpa gives me something, I say thank you. When my grandma gives me something, I say thank you. I can see it makes them happy when I say it so politely. Yes, good manners mean to always say thank you. Let's sing it again, and you can join in. When my grandpa gives me something, I say thank you. When my grandma gives me something, I say thank you. Yes, I can see it makes them happy when I say it so politely. Yes, good manners mean to always say thank you. Great job! Now it's also important to say thanks for all the great things in your life. I'm going to read the Thank You book. This one is written by Mary Lynn Ray, and the pictures are by Stephanie Gregan, and it's published by Houghton Mifflin Harcourt Publishing Company. The Thank You book. Thank you isn't just for learning manners. It's also for when something wakes a little hum, a happy little hum, inside you, and you want to answer back. So when the sun brings a new day, a thank you is for morning. Another is for a cup and plate. Thank you is for buzz and bloom and grass and toes and all that makes us wonder. And it's, besides, for swings and slides. Thank you is for glue and glitter and for learning something new. It's for parades and it's for puddles. Thank you is for laps and books. It's for having birthdays and for birthday cake. It's also for when hurt or sad or not so good gets better. It's for zippers that zip jackets when warm days turn to cold, and for the year's surprises before green days come back. Thank you is for hats and mittens. It's for hands to hold. Thank you is for family. Thank you is for home. It's for this earth we ride on and for the stars beyond. Thank you is for bathtub boats and for bubble bath. It's for pajamas and more stories and for go to sleep now kisses. Then in the dark, it's for a light and for knowing morning will come after night. It's for what we give a name to and for what we can't. Still, it's all we feel inside us that makes us glad that we are us. So for what's big and for what's small and all that's in between, every day or special day, We wrap a hug around each day to say another thank you. The Thank You Book. Can you think of one or two things that you're grateful for today? Today, I'm feeling really grateful for the warm spring weather. I'm thankful that I'm feeling healthy and that I can go for walks every day. And I'm thankful for my friends and family whom I get to talk to even if I can't see them in person right now. Let's sing another song. This one is called Please and Thank You, written by Tiny Grad's Children's Videos. You can follow my actions. There are two nice words that make me smile, and other people too. They show others that I care for them in everything I do. They are always in my mouth and they are ready to come out. They are nice to say and nice to hear and nice to sing about. Please and thank you are words I love to say. When I use them, I feel good inside, so I use them every day. Let's try that again. You can follow my actions. There are two nice words that make me smile, and other people too. They show others that I care for them in everything I do. They are always in my mouth, and they are ready to come out. They are nice to say and nice to hear and nice to sing about. Please and thank you are words I love to say. When I use them, I feel good inside, so I use them every day. Please and thank you are words I love to say. When I use them, I feel good inside, so I use them every day. We have time to read one more story today. This time about a grateful bear who shares a meal with all his friends. This is Bear Says Thanks, written by Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman, and it's published by Margaret K. McElderry Books. All alone in his cave, Bear listens to the wind. He is bored, bored, bored. He misses all his friends. Does that sound familiar? I could make a big dinner, a feast I could share. But he looks through his cupboard, and the cupboard is bare. Then Mouse stops by with a huckleberry pie, and the bear says thanks. Bear says, "Goodness me, a delectable pie. But I have made nothing," he adds with a sigh. Then they hear, "Hi-ho," and they both see Hare with a big batch of muffins at the door of the lair. Hare hurries in from the cold rushing wind, and the bear says thanks. "Of course," says Hare. Then he points to the door. "Here comes Badger. He's got even more." "Brr," says Badger as he tromps inside. He sets down his pole and he smiles real wide. "I'm back from a stroll at the old fishing hole," and the bear says thanks. Then Gopher and Mole tunnel up from the ground. "We have warm honey nuts. Let's pass them around." There's a flap and a flitter and a flurry in the den, when in flutters Owl and Raven and Wren. "We have pears from the tree and herbs to brew tea." And the bear says, "Wait." Bear mutters and he stutters and he wears a big frown. Bear sighs and he moans and he plops himself down. "You have brought yummy treats. You are so nice to share. But me, I have nothing. My cupboards are bare." Mouse squeaks, "Don't fret. There's enough, dear bear. You don't need any food. You have stories to share." His friends hug him tight. It will be all right. And the bear says thanks. They lay out their feast on a quilt on the ground, and the bear takes a seat while his friends gather round. In a cave in the woods, in a warm, bright lair, the friends feel grateful for the good friend bear. They pass around platters, they tweet, and they chatter. And they all say thanks. If you'd like an activity to follow up this week's story time, why don't you make a list of all the things that you're thankful for? It could either be in words, if you can write, or in some pictures that you can draw. You can ask someone in your family for help and ask what they're thankful for too. This one is mine. So I've drawn a picture of the sun because I'm thankful for the warm weather. I'm thankful for the flowers that I get to see blooming in people's gardens and in the forest. This is a computer screen because I'm thankful for seeing my family. Even if I can't see them in person, I can see them on the computer. And this is me going for a walk outside because I'm thankful that I'm healthy and can go for walks every day outside. And I also wrote, just to accompany my picture, sun, family, flowers, and walks. So if you're learning to write, you can practice writing the word of one of the things that you're thankful for. Thanks very much for listening to this week's virtual story time. If you have a request for a book that you'd like me to read or a topic that I could cover, please let me know by emailing lillooetlibraryyouth@gmail.com. Now let's say goodbye with a song. Wave high, wave low, now it's time you've got to go. Wave your elbows, wave your toes, wave your tongue, and wave your nose. Wave your ears, and wave your eyes. Wave your hands, and say goodbye. Goodbye.